Hello, this is Andy Mello from Mello FAB coming to you today with a new product. Viking people, Gen 1 Wolverine, having problems with overheating or just want your bike to run cooler. They run pretty warm from the factory. Most report about 205-degree fan on times, but I've come up with a kit that brings your fan temp on at 190. Pretty simple. A standalone wiring harness and an own temperature sensor and waterproof relay to control the circuit. We're going to go through a little tutorial here and show you what all it consists of. Okay, here we go. We're going to use a Gen 1 Wolvy. Basically the same thing as the Viking as far as the front end goes and how the harness hooks up. Your harness is going to look just like this. Pretty simple installation. Your relay is waterproof. You'll utilize your bolt for your ECM here. You'll take the nut off. You'll just bolt your relay up. Your power wire here, it'll feed through your little hole that Yamaha left you, and it'll hook just to positive. That's all you need is just one positive hookup. You'll run your wiring harness right underneath the frame rail here and down by the radiator. Pretty simple. You'll lay this wire in. You attach it later, but this is the wire that will go to your actual fan. You'll lay it in here through the top, and then your ground is your ground for your relay and your fan right here. If you can look down through here, there is a bolt. It's a little bit harder to get to on the Wolverine, real easy on the Viking, but you'll take that 10mm head bolt out and you'll just simply put the ground lug and tighten your bolt back up. And now down to the side, you'll see we have our harness laying here, plenty of slack. You'll in the hose somewhere here in this section, anywhere you want to put it, you'll lay your fitting up here. You'll mark your hose, and before you do any cutting, you will pop the radiator cap off to vent any pressure. Then you'll reinstall it and simply get you some needle nose vice grips or some hose pinch off pliers. You'll pinch the hose off above and below your mark lines to give you plenty of room to cut. And then when you cut it, you'll just very minimally lose any coolant. When you feed the T in, you'll make sure your sensor is toward the passenger side of the bike just a little bit to stay out of damage, but have it toward the bottom end so it's always saturated in coolant. So that right there is a pretty good angle. You'll install your clamps, and then you'll simply just hook up your two leads from your wiring harness. And now on the other side of the bike, to access your fan wiring, the factory wiring to get up to there, it's right in here behind the coolant reservoir on both machines, the Viking and the Gen 1 Wolvy. You'll simply disconnect your fan, you'll reroute the wires up and hook to the harness that is supplied in the kit.